Hi, I'm Sophie Scott and I share science-backed techniques to improve your emotional well-being. Are you thinking about quitting your job? I know many of us are. The research shows that these days we'll have up to 7 different careers during our lifetime. So leaving your job is something that many of us will think about doing. I want to share my top 3 tips on changing careers. Some of you may remember that I changed careers about 12 months ago. I went from being a broadcast journalist to a speaker on emotional well-being and communication. And there are 3 things I want to talk about in this video. The first one is to act as if you are already doing whatever it is that you want to do. So start to think of yourself in that new profession. Write about being in that new profession. Tell someone that you look up to. And the research shows that means you're actually more likely to do it if you do tell someone that you look up to. Secondly, acknowledge that change can be challenging, but I want you to think about embracing change and embracing in particular the things that change can bring you. When I think about my own change, I've been able to have some experiences in the last 12 months that I would never have been able to have if I just stayed doing what I was doing. And it's exactly the same for you. If you stay where you are, you will never experience real growth. So as adults, we'll go through up to 35 major life changes. So finding a way of embracing change can make those changes much more easy. So embracing change is my second tip. And the third tip is to think of the long game. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is think about how are these changes going to fit in with your long-term vision for yourself and the long-term view of how you want your life to look like. And often we can get very caught up on the short term and the things that are happening around us, but think about the long term and zoom out a little bit. And what you'll find is what you're going through is probably going to be just a little blip on the horizon. And I would love to know what tips have helped you to navigate change, particularly when it comes to your career. And if you've enjoyed this video, please stay on this channel. There's a whole lot more videos, including some details of my new book, which is called Beat High Functioning Anxiety Now. And remember, if no one else has told you today, I'm proud of you.